Most people ask for help the wrong way. They beg, they remind people of old favors. They say things like, "Please, I really need this," or "You owe me one." And then they wonder why nobody helps them. Here is the hard truth. Nobody cares about your problems. Nobody cares about your struggles. People only care about one thing. What is in it for me? This is Law 13 from the 48 Laws of Power. And once you understand it, you will never ask for help the wrong way again. Welcome to Elite Insight Audiobooks. I am your host, and today we are talking about one of the most powerful social skills you will ever learn. Let me give you a real-life story. A young man named David needed a job badly. He had no money, no connections, and his family was struggling. He went to a rich businessman and said, "Sir, I really need this job. My family is poor. I am desperate. Please help me." The businessman said no, not because he was cruel, but because David gave him zero reason to say yes. David talked only about David's problems. He gave the businessman no benefit. Now watch what happens when David learns Law 13. David goes back to the businessman and says, "Sir, I have studied your business. I noticed your social media has not been updated in 3 months. I know how to run social media. I believe I can bring you at least 20 new customers in 60 days. Can I show you how?" The businessman said yes. Same person, same situation, different approach. David stopped talking about his problem and started talking about the businessman's gain. That is the magic of Law 13. Have you ever helped someone? And then later that same person came back to you saying, "Remember when you helped me? You owe me now." How did that feel? Probably annoying, right? Maybe even uncomfortable. The book of 48 Laws of Power says this very clearly. Appealing to someone's mercy or gratitude is one of the weakest ways to ask for anything. Why? Because gratitude fades. People forget what you did for them. Time passes, and old favors lose their power. Think about it this way. Imagine you lent your friend $100 6 months ago. Now you need a favor. You go to him and say, "Hey, remember when I helped you?" Now it is your turn. He might help you, but deep inside he feels pressured. He feels like you are pulling a debt out of him. He does not feel good about helping you. And people who feel forced to help you will do the minimum. They will not go the extra mile. But when you show someone how helping you also benefits them, they become excited. They want to help. They feel like it is their own idea. That energy is completely different. Here is where most people get stuck. They know they should appeal to self-interest, but they do not know how to find what the other person actually wants. The secret is to observe before you ask. Watch the person. Listen to what they complain about. Listen to what they celebrate. What do they talk about most? What do they worry about? Robert Greene gives a great example in the book. A man named Castruccio Castracani wanted help from a powerful lord. He did not go and beg. He first studied what the Lord valued most, his reputation and his military power. Then Castruccio offered something that would increase both of those things, and the Lord helped him instantly. This works in everyday life too. Want your boss to give you a day off? Do not say, "I am tired and I need a break." Say, "I have completed all my tasks early. Taking one day to recharge will help me perform even better next week." Would that work for you? Same request, but now you have made it about your boss's interest. A better performing employee. You win, and they feel good about saying yes. Right now, think of one person you need something from. It could be your boss, a friend, a family member, anyone. Now ask yourself this one question. What does that person want or need right now? And then figure out how your request can help them get it. Write it down. Plan your ask around their gain, not your need. Then go make the ask. You will be shocked at how differently people respond to you. Now before you go, if you missed last week's episode on Law 12, use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim, I highly recommend you watch it. Law 12 and Law 13 work together like a two-piece weapon. Law 12 teaches you how to lower people's guard. Law 13 teaches you how to make your move once their guard is down. The link is right above this video. Go watch it after this. And next week, we are going to Law 14, Pose as a Friend, Act as a Spy. This one will change how you read every room you walk into. Trust me, you do not want to miss it. If this episode gave you value, do not keep it to yourself. Share it with one person who needs to hear this today. Drop a comment below and tell me, who is the first person you are going to try Law 13 on? Subscribe to Elite Insight Audiobooks so you never miss a law. We have 48 episodes in this series. Each one is a lesson. Each one is a weapon. I will see you in the next one.